Happy Wednesday, guys. I'm excited. I missed last week's video. Late spring here in Montana, where we live, is very hectic and stressful. There's a lot of weather going on and a lot of other things happening at the same time, like change of seasons, a lot of egg laying, garden prep, lots of stuff. I do have 2 videos coming out this week though. So this is a part 1. This is gonna be stuff that happened inside the house, and the next video is gonna be part 2, stuff that happened outside the house. So there's gonna be some overlap and a lot of costume change in the video, and you know. So this is how most weekends look. These are my favorite kinds of mornings. If I can get away with it, this is how my morning looks. We get up, lay around for a little bit. I like to come up and start making breakfast, plinking around the house, organize my mind, organize the day, start cleaning up. Favorite things to do. Today we are getting ready. I'm making breakfast because we are getting ready to leave town on a day trip, and we will be including a Costco haul in that running around today. So as you guys have seen before, tacos are one of my favorite things to make in the morning. I love having tacos. They are delicious. I had some leftover steak. I'm scrambling up eggs. It's very easy, nutritious. We put healthy toppings on it like sauerkraut and sour cream, salsa, jalapenos. We load them up and love them. So another thing I was going to talk about in today's video is saving money and how cheap it is when you cook at home and you cook from scratch. Today for breakfast, the eggs are pretty much free. We are feeding the chickens very minimal food at the moment. They're getting a lot of their diet from free range in our property. The tortillas ended up being a free item that we had. The steak is from a cow that we raised on our property, so there was some cost in that, in the processing, but it's minimal. The cheese and condiments is really all that we paid for in this entire meal. We ate lunch out on the town today, and so I need to come home and make us a healthy dinner to help combat the junk food that we ate while we were out, so that it doesn't upset our tummy, and also use up some things in the fridge. So I'm piling up stuff here that needs to get used up. You saw I'm using bacon grease as my fat to cook in. It's very flavorful and healthy for you. I'm using up some of the shredded zucchini from one of the recipes we saw in another video, leftover beans, some older potatoes. Obviously, my onion is sprouted and needs to get used up here. So as you guys saw, these are some of my favorite cutting boards because they're flat and I can pick them up and fold them and just dump all the food directly into the pot. straight off of the cutting board and then continue using it. All the ingredients in this dish are left over from other dishes, so even if you include the rolls and homemade broth and everything, the price of this dish is very minimal. At this point, I'm looking for any kind of healthy thing in the freezer and fridge that sounds good, needs to get used up, anything that sounds like it'll be really good. Put all in the pot together. Here's using up some of the homemade broth in the fridge, the healthiest part of the meal, and a way to get this delicious superfood into our diet. I've got my homemade rolls there in the background. That corn I took off the cob this summer and froze myself. Some organic kale dumping in. All good stuff. So you know that I went to Costco. We live in a smaller town, so I usually get my Costco delivered, and we went to a bigger town near us today, a couple hours away, so I decided just to stop and grab the things I needed while we were there. It's a decent amount of stuff. We'll just go through it all. Kirkland granola bars, great deal for kids' lunches. Organic sugar, I use a lot of sugar. It's the best price I can find around me. We drink a lot of sparkling water. That's always a really good deal, so I grab them while I'm there. We eat a lot of ramen. We do not use the packets. I taught my kids how to make ramen from scratch with homemade broth and seasonings. Q-tips, my husband loves lots of Q-tips. It's a really good price. Laundry detergent, we're out. I haven't tried this before, but I'm sure I'll like it. Tortilla chips, organic, the best price I can find for that size. My beautiful eggs. My hands are laying right now. Beautiful. Coffee, this is a really good deal, and it was on sale, so it was a really good deal this time. Wipes, we don't have any kids in diapers anymore, but we love these for everything. Best ones that we can find around. We tried some different ones lately. We do not like them. A couple different kinds. We're just gonna go right back to the Costco brand. Goldfish, best price I can find around on Goldfish. These are delicious. I found them today on sale. They're organic and on sale, so I splurged on those. We have not had granola in the house in a long time. I'm very excited about these. I was gonna make granola, but I just haven't done it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that and move on for now from the granola. This I love to have in the cupboard because I can throw it in stuff just as a seasoning and a thickener. Bras for me. I got the boys some allergy medicine. I'm gonna switch it up on them this year. We have outdated stuff right now, so I got them some new stuff. This is amazing. This is one of the ingredients we use for the ramen instead of the packets. Do not use the packets, they're horrible. Very good price to throw in the pantry. These are a good deal. They're so expensive. My husband loves them. I cannot find them anywhere else cheaper than this, even though it's still so expensive. This organic strawberry spread, over 2 pounds. It was pretty cheap. I cannot find jelly anywhere lately for cheap at all. So I grabbed some of this. The only other thing I have in the house is some apple butter I made, but it goes really fast and I only have a couple jars left, and I make homemade rolls. So there's some jelly for the boys to put on it, and honey. I'm not through my last one yet, but I'm close, so I grabbed another one from there. It's the best price on that I can find also. Vinegar, really good deal on vinegar. This is a 2-pack. I use it for cleaning and for laundry, and then bath tissue. It's a super good deal, really good quality. That's it. Thanks. You guys, it took me a couple of days to get everything moved down here and put away, as you'll see, with a couple different costume changes along the way. But we are so busy in the spring. It is hard to fit everything in that needs to get done. As you guys can tell with me missing a video and now having enough content to put out 2 in a row, it's just crazy around here. This is an area in our house that makes me happy. This is our downstairs pantry area that I use to store things, but also I fill the cupboards full of our overstock food. This area makes me feel secure and like I can feed my family if something happens. And it's just a nice stocked pantry, as you guys can see. A place to put everything. We live out of town. It's nice to have that security there. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this video here and get out part 2. We'll see you in the next one.